Station 31. You read me?
Hey guys, what's up? It's Jules here for WhatCulture.com with a brand new review just for you. Now today we're stepping out into the icy cool world of board game reviews once more to talk about The Thing Infection at Outpost 31. Oh, it's a good looking box, isn't it? It's based on one of my favourite sci-fi horror films of all time, John Carpenter's The Thing. But is the game as infectious as I want it to be, or did it leave me feeling a bit frigid? Well, today we're going to find out. But a big thank you to Mondo Tees who sent this review copy over to us. You should definitely go and check out their stuff. It's pretty cool. But before we get on with the review, did you know that What Culture also does a board game? It's true, we do. And you can purchase it at shop.whatculture. Who knows, I might even sign a copy or two to devalue them a little bit. Now onto the review. So let's get down to basics. The presentation of this game is unreal, and it shows great respect for the source material. Every item, character, location, and even disgusting monster is recreated perfectly. And they all fit into a well-designed box that's even been smart enough to provide a grip for the board, meaning that things don't all slide around in transit and get damaged. See, it's those type of little touches that make this game such a joy to behold. I will say, however, that the thickness of the cards probably could have been a little more. I just feel that this is a game that requires on people not knowing what you've got in your hand. And I do feel that any sort of moderate bend will actually leave a mark on them. So maybe put them in card sleeves, you could do that, I guess, but then that kind of makes them too thick to sit in the box. It's just a small complaint, but just one that might have a big impact on players if they end up smashing their stack. So the aim of the game is to survive. It's a very simple thing in principle, but made all the more difficult when one of your team members is actually an imitation. And it can grow. It can be up to 3 imitations in an 8-player match. Yes, that's right. 8 players can sit down at a table and have a crack at each other. It's glorious stuff. The imitation in your group will secretly try to sabotage missions and bring about your downfall. For anyone who's played games like Dead of Winter or Betrayal, then this dynamic will feel familiar, as will the sense of joy you can get from f***ing over your friends. As said before, the game can support up to 8 players, which is basically a cocktail of deviancy and disaster, but it's the actual gameplay that will see you truly intoxicated. Each player picks a character from one of 3 fields. The color of your character determines whether or not you're eligible to go on a mission with the rest of your team. And the 2 special captain skills you possess will help when it's your turn to lead a group on an operation. Your goal is to explore rooms, collect items, and fight the Thing. Collecting the items you need and defeating the different forms of the Thing will see you move through the facility and escape via convenient helicopter. But there's a long way between point A and point B. Trust me, because not only have you got the imitation trying to sabotage the missions, but the facility itself can go a bit rogue, having rooms get smoked out or set on fire, or having their power cut completely, all of which drains your resources to try and fight them. And if you don't tackle these problems quickly, it can lead to destroyed rooms which move up a destruction counter, which can lead to a game over and a victory for the imitations. So after revealing your mission and picking your team from the required color and numbers, you set out to a room of your choice and try to win a room chip, one of these random tiles that are inserted into each room. The captain takes in a pool of cards and uses them to gain dice for rolls to attack the Thing, or to pass a check, or even to use the cards with numerical values to go against other checks. But if one player sabotages the mission, it can cause utter chaos, and more importantly, mistrust. Now, a clever imitation will sow the seeds of doubt wherever possible, but a patient one will wait for them to move through the facility and risk assimilation, or wait until the very end, play the good guy card the entire time, then flip over that card, showing that they've actually taken what they thought was a human, but is actually an alien, along for the ride. As soon as another imitation is added to the rank, it's right here that you see that while the Thing game might have similarities to other Betrayer-style games, it's got a delivery that's entirely its own. I've played tons of asymmetrical board games, but this still managed to feel fresh, and it's so easy to pick up that even first-time players were bluffing like pros at the end. And the best thing is that I can tell you exactly how the Thing manages to be so fun. it's because it's balanced so perfectly. At the beginning of the game, the human party will sweep through the first area with relative ease and be able to fight all the fires and smoke pretty well, but as soon as that midpoint hits with another imitation, harder fights and high-value equipment being hoarded by paranoid players, the aliens can now level the playing field quickly. Games move quickly thanks to rules which are well explained and broken down into visual steps. We actually found that we were able to finish a game in the recommended time of an hour to an hour and a half, which, as you know, for first-time playthroughs rarely happens. I think this competent rules system and great design work on display truly show how much the devs cared about the source material. I could not recommend this game more, and it's already found itself as a firm favourite in our after-work gaming nights, with a loud cheer or a groan going up before players saying, "Should we go for another round?" Mondo have knocked this out of the park in terms of look, in terms of the game design, in terms of the price. It's very reasonable for the amount of content you get. However, and this is a big however, if you live outside of North America or Canada, then unfortunately Mondo don't ship this directly to people who purchase it. Yet you know what? I can't find fault with the game itself. It's so fun, easy to pick up and play, and so tense towards the end that it's just a no-brainer. And there's so many reasons to pick it up. If you're a fan of the film, then pick it up. If you're a fan of asymmetrical betrayer games, pick it up. And if you're looking for something a bit different, then you should just definitely pick this up, as its low asking price and easy access to entry is just utter positivity. You know what? It's fast, frantic, it's fun, it certainly is a thing. With this in mind, I give the Thing Infection At Outpost 31 a 5 out of 5. Let me know if you've picked this game up and what you think about it down in the comments section below. And as always, I've been Jules, you've been awesome, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe below, and if you're looking for more content like this, then try a few things that are floating about around my ears. It might be fun. I can't promise it though, but it might be.